Honourable member for Stony Plain, followed by Calgary Buffalo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ever since the City of Edmonton refused to support industrial expansion in the Atchison area of Parkland County, the Capital Region Board has experienced noticeable tension. Mr. Speaker, my first question is to the Honourable Minister of Municipal Affairs. Given the veto power that large municipalities like Edmonton have, does your ministry plan to review voting rules to help mitigate disputes on the Capital Region Board?
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the Premier and I had the pleasure of visiting the Capital Region Board this morning and having a great discussion. And we always draw the same conclusion. The Capital Region Board is like a family. They work out solutions together. They have challenges. Sometimes they have arguments or impasses. But I'm proud of the Capital Region Board because of the work that they've done to overcome most of those things and make some tremendous decisions that makes the Capital Region Board and the entire Capital Region a real network for drawing people in from around the world, Mr. Speaker. So I know that they can continue to find ways to work together, and they'll continue to do that in the future, Mr. Speaker. And if they ever come up with ways to work better and they need my assistance, I'll be there to help them.
Honourable member.
To the same minister, given that the City of Edmonton has this veto power with over 70% of the population, how can my constituents and other constituents of Parkland County and Stony Plain be assured that their wishes for growth are seen through?
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the Capital Region Board will have some of the similar challenges that the country of Canada has, Mr. Speaker. You try and balance with the population with the political regions that are represented too, Mr. Speaker. So they have a double majority vote type system. But, Mr. Speaker, the question suggests that it has to be us versus them. And we've always indicated in this department and in this government there is no us versus them. It's not about one political jurisdiction succeeding and the other one failing, Mr. Speaker. It's about how they're going to work together to make sure all of the Capital Region and every single person that lives in every one of those municipalities benefits, grows, and is prosperous for an entire generation to come, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the same minister, given that the Calgary region has 8 governments for 1.2 million people, and the Capital Region 24 governments for 1.1 million people, do you see a need for a reduction in the amount of government in the CRB?
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, that's a good question. I know that I've had suggestions from other places that perhaps if some municipalities amalgamated, that would be better. I don't preclude that any way that would be the way to make it work better, Mr. Speaker. We've seen that 98% of the time, all the members of the Capital Region Board come together. They work on trying to come up with a solution together that's good for the entire region, Mr. Speaker. 98% of the time, they make decisions that have constantly made the Capital Region a draw for people from around the world to move here because they know this is the place to be if you want prosperity.